Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. It is Blue here, back with a deck profile video. So in this series of videos I'm going to be showing off some of the decks that are fairly easy to build, give you a little bit of an insight into how they actually work, any little combos that are within them, and hopefully inspire some people to play a little less meta things. So I'm not going to start with a Red Eye Zombie on this. I'm not going to do Saphira Cyber Angels because everyone already is either playing them or is aware of what they do. This is... it's down there on the tier list. It's Dinosaur Control. Fairly easy to play, easy to use. It's not too difficult to build. I don't know if I'd call it a true free-to-play friendly deck, because you do need to get 3 copies of Sergeant Electro, at least for my version of this, and then the generic back row traps that you can use are all right up there as ultra rares from boxes. But you can use them in any deck, so I don't know if it really counts as going out of your way to have to buy anything, because these are staples that free-to-play players should be trying to get as well. I am a completely free-to-play player, so this deck is, at least in my opinion, free-to-play friendly. So let's get right into it, shall we? We have 3 Black Brachios. These are got as super rare reward tickets for playing in ranked. You can get all 3 in 1 month if you're going for it. Let's see, it turns things into defense mode. When you summon it, it can make it easier to run over things. It'll have 2100 attack because we're using the Jurassic World skill. So everything's going to have 300 attack and defense more than you see on the cards. 2100 attack is enough to get over Red Eyes. You put Red Eyes into defense mode, 2100 gets over the 2000 defense. It can get over... can it get over Dark Magician? Trying to remember, I think it's 2000 defense, so yeah. Then we've got our 3 Electro, useful for controlling and pinning down back row cards, useful in many decks, not just the dinosaur one. Doesn't get a boost by the skill, so it is a little bit vulnerable to being run over by battle, but we'll get into the back row support for that in a moment. We've got 3 Hydrogeddon. They pull each other from the deck, only from the deck, keep in mind, so having 2 in your hand really sucks, but you attack, destroy something by battle, 1900 attack, remember, and then you special summon another one immediately from your deck in that battle phase. That can be very, very useful on your turn for a 1-turn kill. We've got Golden Ladybug. This is my card number 21 in here. It's optional because I find that in the lower tiers of the KC Cup so far, there have been a hell of a lot of Parasite Weevil Burn decks, and in that matchup, if they play Jade Insect Whistle, the card that you need the most is a healer to bring your life points back up. Well, this is an insect type, and it makes it super valuable in that matchup. Gets less valuable, I imagine, as you get higher up in the KC Cup. Probably see a little bit less Weevil Burn, a little bit more Destiny Draw Yugi Burn. It's still useful in that matchup, and it's generally not a bad thing. But if you want to take that out, I understand you go back down to 20 cards. Completely optional little card thrown in there, just because I like saying screw you to burn players. Then we've got as our 10th monster either Sabersaurus or Evil Swarm Salamandra, if you managed to get it from the recent event. These are just 4-star dinosaur type monsters. Nice thing to note is that they've got different... Evil Swarm Salamandra has a different attribute to all of your other dinosaurs, so you're a little less vulnerable to Super Rush Headlong. We've got Fire, Earth, Water, and then Dark, if you throw this thing in there. Pretty nice. 2150 naturally under Dinosaur Kingdom, and then it'll get higher depending on how many cards you banish. Now into the 10 back row support cards. So we're running 2 anti-magic arrows. This is where you get your 1-turn kill potential from. You get into the battle phase, you have a Hydrogeddon on the field, and perhaps Sergeant Electro or anything else really along with it. You attack a monster, destroy it. They have no back row to protect themselves, so your second monster, let's say it's Brachios, also gets to attack, and the special summoned Hydrogeddon from the deck gets to attack. So you can very quickly explode with 3 attacks in a battle phase, and your opponent can't do anything because the back row is all pinned. Keep in mind, you want to look out for Sphere Karibo in that case. Next, we are running 2 of each of Super Rush Headlong and 2 Enemy Controller. Enemy Controller because Cyber Angels are a thing, and it allows you to econ take and remove the Cyber Angel. Econ take is generally pretty useful, especially if you econ take a monster, then pop anti-magic arrows and you can get the kill. Then we got 2 Super Rush Headlong because Hazy Flames are a thing. You can't run 3 Enemy Controller because it's a dead card against Hazy Flames, but you can't run 3 Super Rush because it's a dead card against Cyber Angels. So I've made the compromise of just running 2 of each in here. Seems to be working alright for now. Then we've got 4 traps you can mix and match depending on what you have got available to you. If you want to use something like Sphere Karibo, go ahead. We've got Floodgate Trapple, we've got Mirror Wall and Wall of Disruption. Throw those in, swap them around depending on the meta. Mirror Wall is more useful against Ancient Gears, for example, than Wall of Disruption is. It's more useful against Slash Dragon decks than Wall of Disruption because it's still on the field when they bring back out the warrior that they've got. It could be like Buster Blader or something. Wall of Disruption only works against that single monster, but Wall of Disruption is great against Red Eyes zombie decks and against Saphira decks that are spamming 3 ritual monsters onto the field at the same time. Floodgate Trapple, great against Hazy Flames, so choose whatever traps you feel are best for whatever you're coming up against. That is it. That's it, guys. Very, very simple. Lots of 4-star monsters, lots of little backup for them. Does really well against Red Eyes Zombie. It's sort of 50-50 against Gladiator Beasts. Against Cyber Angels, it depends on whether or not you can get this. Against Hazy Flames, again, it depends on whether or not you can get Super Rush Headlong or Floodgate into your hand. If you do, then those matchups work well. If you don't, well, that's the luck of the draw. It's a card game after all. You win some, you lose some. So, thanks for watching. Leave any feedback down below. Am I a complete scrub? Is this a horrible deck? Is your dinosaur deck better than mine? Well, possibly. Who knows? Leave your stuff down below if you've got any feedback. I'll be back with another deck profile in the near future. I'll probably try to do something that's completely free to play, friendly, and I'm thinking maybe Mako Umi deck with Hammer Shark. I'll show that off, show you how that works. So, see you later. See you back here for more free to play and Duel Links content. Bye bye.